3, 2, well, I'll look.
One, fight.
That the in-game announcer just steals my line there. As, here we go. We have ourselves away. Mega is collected straight away by LostCause, and he spies Cypher, doesn't want to go for it just yet as he gets Rocket, and will drop down low, and his Rockets will be waiting for Cypher, who hops over them quite delicately, and then misses the red. Collects it in the end, but it's going to come at the cost of a rail being landed from LostCause there, and Cypher is maneuvering around this map like perhaps he's really not played this one much at all.
No, I mean, usually we don't just see him just drop down and miss RA for no apparent reason. And because of that, he got a rail hit onto him. He lost position. He does steal Mega away from Rafik. It has a nice rocket as Rafik jumps down into the teleporter. Does hit one rail, though. This RA is going to be coming up right now. Cypher trying to hit from below. Rafik with a nice rail and gets that RA. So Rafik, even though he did give up that Mega, has regained control of this map.
Now 0-0 the score. This is going to be a little bit of a different kind of methodology and way this is going to be played by Cypher, because there's clearly a knowledge gap. He is going to look to just use his ability to pick up some frags, and then he's going to play it very, very cagely. But you can see very quickly that LostCause is going to take the lead and chase behind Cypher as he goes for it now. Do we have LostCause going to miss that rail, I think, down onto Cypher? Yeah, Cypher does get away without being railed that time, and will now chase him out across here. The armor being picked up as LostCause drops down. LG comes out as Cypher knows that at least something where that teleporter goes as LostCause is going at him, and will come out 2 frags to 0. This is looking good for LostCause, who was able to convert that into a second frag. And Cypher may be paying the ultimate price here, and actually LostCause could be showing everybody how to play Cypher right now. Simply pick CA2.
When Cypher just jumps down out of nowhere, does hit one rail, but is only inches away from Mega, so Rafik is able to keep that Mega. Cypher is going to be left with that middle YA, but Rafik should be able to get this next RA. I mean, he does hit a nice offensive rocket out, but he gets railed from behind by Rafik. Rafik is going to be able to pick up that RA and continue control for at least the next minute or two. 2 minutes gone by, Rafik is up 2-0. On this map, you can control the weapons as much as you can control the items. So, you know, it is a great idea to keep people away from that railgun that's in the corner. It is high up on the ledge. You can rocket people away from that. You can play defensive, and it's near Mega and RA, so you do have a lot of items over there. Rafik is going to miss 2 rails and allow Cypher to get this Mega. So Cypher will be able to get a little bit of control here and fight over this next red armor.
Nice little rail landed there by Cypher. Does it open this matchup for him? Or not. He's dropped LostCause down to 54-54. There's lots of bubbles around, though, on this map, so one shot is never going to be enough to open up a duel for you here. But 2 rockets certainly are, and Cypher picks himself up his first frag on the board, and his class shines through. As now we have Cypher looking to maximize on that first frag that he's got, as he now drops himself down, collects the Mega, and now it's LostCause. Tries to find the rocket on the stairs. LostCause is diverting back, didn't come out of that too shadily, as now Cypher is on the back foot. Both well stacked up in health and armor at this moment in time, and has Cypher with that 1 frag given himself a window of opportunity here?
I think he has, and he has regained control of Mega, but I'm surprised Cypher didn't take position and get RA, and I'm actually even more surprised that Rafik, while Cypher did that, didn't get the RA himself. So now Cypher's going to be able to pick up that RA. He's going to be able to go right back to Mega, probably get it right as it spawns right now, which he does. So now Cypher is in full control now. Rafik is left with only that 1 YA. He has to drop down to this middle area, try to get a rocket launcher. Is able to, but has only very little health here. So he has to be careful of eating 1 rail, which barely misses him there. This next RA is going to spawn. Cypher misses another rail, tries to peek over there. Rafik is forced to run away, giving Cypher an opportunity to get this red armor, which he does, and still get Mega. So Rafik is still going to have to run around for the next 2 minutes to try to regain control.
This is really delicately poised. We've 5.5 minutes left to play in this one. Cypher is going to throw Mega off by just a few seconds, though I don't think LostCause was anywhere near the timing of it, as we have now LostCause just happy to run down the clock, looks to land a rail here or there if he can. He didn't on that instance. Now the red is up, and you can see that LostCause thought about it, poked his head up. He's going to assume that Cypher will have taken it, but Cypher will retreat back. Misses it again. That's the second time we've seen him miss that jump. As he'll now take it. The only adverse benefit is that if LostCause didn't know the timing of it, he certainly doesn't now. As he'll drop down, collect the Mega Willy. Yes, just in the nick of time, but he's at point-blank range with a rail. Not where he wants to be. Rocket's coming out, and Cypher will come out on top with an excellent little LG barrage. It cost him a lot of health, but it brings him back to a one-frag game. And, well, he has played the patient game and got himself in this one again. I
mean, Cypher did control that Mega. He did get a bit lucky there. He had rail out as soon as he fell down. That gave Rafik an opportunity to hit about 3 to 4 nice rockets on him. So even though Rafik did take that kill, he was able to get a lot of damage done to Cypher. Even though now Rafik is getting hit down, he does knock Cypher down to 44 health, down to 34 health. Cypher stuck in middle. Rafik able to MG him down, probably only down to 15 and 10 now. This is Rafik's opportunity to either regain control of Mega or RA. Does decide to get RA. Oh, and hits a nice rail as Cypher charges him.
Why is Cypher charging him is my question. He didn't need to go for that, and he's given a frag away. Now, luckily for him, Mega was spawning right when he wanted it, and he gets himself back, but he must have thought Rafik was in a worse position health-wise than he actually was. And now we have the rockets being pinged up. I think one was landed there. And another missed rocket. That's the third time going up to that red that Cypher has had difficulties. I think a rail's just been landed off-site.
Hit by a rail, too. That's what he gets the second time he misses a rocket jump. The second time he gets hit by a rail because of it.
Now, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. This is still really delicately poised, as Rafik was really torn a new one on ZTN, but he's turned this one around as LostCause. Because Cypher's map knowledge on this is nil. And here we go. A few shots coming over as LostCause gets red this time. Does get a barrage of LG for his trouble. But Cypher has to contend with the 5 bubbles. As now he makes his way around the top, looks down towards the rocket, lands his rail onto LostCause. LostCause says, you know what, I'm going to get myself right out of there. And now drops a few rockets down towards the Mega. This is the first time LostCause has seen the Mega in a long, long time. Onto the stairs will go Cypher. He will be collecting that Mega, and LostCause will get out of there. But next Mega is going to be interesting because LostCause finally knows where it is.
Yeah, Rafik finally knows Mega. He did just get those 2 middle YAs. He is going to let Cypher get RA, so Cypher with a huge sack now. With only 2 minutes to go, down by 2, it's going to see how Rafik is going to play this. He does get hit by a second rail, so Rafik trying to bait Cypher to that upper YA. He gets fragged pretty easily. Now, Cypher with a huge stack, able to get the conversion kill, going to tie it up with only 2 minutes to go, and Cypher has complete control. Now Rafik is going to have to play really defensive now for the next minute.
Cypher's done it again on that red armor. He just doesn't like it. He will collect it now and has had the benefit of throwing it off. Mega is up. Will he be able to get it? Yes, he will. LostCause is not going to contest for that. We're at 5-5 with Cypher in the favorable position. The LostCause is on 99-96. Cypher low on armor but high on health. As we're at 5-all, 90 seconds to go. This next frag counts double almost. As Cypher will rain the rockets down. LostCause has not given up this hope, not given up this frag just yet. Lands a rail onto Cypher, which is instantly returned. The favor is back, and LostCause finds himself on next to no health and is chewing on Cypher's rocket for far too long. It is 6-5. We have 60 seconds to go, and Cypher has played this one to the clock.
That was an amazing rocket there by Cypher. He's taking the lead 6-5, catches Rafik going up the pad. Going to make it 7-5, going to take control of that red. There's only going to be about a 1 Mega or so with about 10 seconds left, in addition to another Mega spawning left. So there aren't too much items left for Rafik to get to try to mount an attack here. So he's going to have to hit some nice shots here onto Cypher. Cypher's going to play this defensively. He's going to back up into the Mega room now, probably just wait here until Mega spawns. Rafik is going to have to rush for him to try to tie this game.
Rafik is going to have to throw everything he's got at him. Cypher is kind of low HP to be going in for these battles.
If he can hit the second one, will he hit the second one? No, and he doesn't peek, so Rafik gives him the Mega and basically forfeits the game here.
Certainly does when the rails like that are coming back at him. And there we go, 15 seconds. It is all over. There's a rocket to the face just for Cypher's trouble, for LostCause's troubles. And that is going to be that! Finished in style. 9-5 the score. And Rafik has been, LostCause has been knocked down by Cypher. We're going to switch straight across to Rafa Carnage, which is at 7-4 with 5.